welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today I am here to close out my November budget. It is, what is the date today? Saturday, November 29th, so the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So this is going to go up Monday at noon, and just a reminder, my Black Friday sale is through the end of the day on Monday, December 1st. So if you're watching this right when it goes up on YouTube, you still have time, right? And so everything in my shop is 60% off through the end of the day, Monday, December 1st. So run over there and grab some stuff. Okay, so to close out my budget, I always start with looking at what I started the month with in each of my envelopes and what I am ending with. So starting in priority 1, emergency started with $250 and we are ending with $250. So no change there. Health did not start with anything and it is ending with $50. Extra week started with $200 and it is currently fully funded, which means there's $300 in this fund. Extra debt is all the way down here. So extra debt started with $875 and it currently has $1,225. So $1,225 minus $875. So that went up $350. Home maintenance started with $150, ending with $150, $70, $85. So up $35. Home improvement started with $260, ending with $150, $70, $95. Hold on. Yeah, $195. So I obviously dug into that. So 260 minus 195, so that went down 65. Car maintenance started with 240, ending with 50, 75. Definitely dug into that one. 240 minus 75, so that went down 165. Pet care started with 55, ending with 50, 70, 90. So that went up 35. And electronics started with 130, ending with 150, 65. So that went up 35 as well. Okay, moving on to priority 2. I don't count these first few envelopes because they're revolving envelopes. Subscriptions started with $1,315, ending with $180 plus $650 plus $175 plus $140 plus $120, $40, $65. So ending with 13.10. I did have to pay a subscription, so between what I had to pay but what I put in, we're only down 5 in that envelope. Vacation started with 75, ending with 105. So that went up 30. Christmas started with 315. It is now fully funded at $1,000. So that went up 685. Oops. Holiday dinner started with 375. It is now empty because I hosted Thanksgiving. So that went down 375. Gifts started with 75, ending with 50, 100, 105. So that went up 30. Okay. Moving on to priority 3, entertainment started with 15, ended with 25. So that went up 10. Clothes started with 5, ended with 15. Also went up 10. Beauty started with 5, ended with 15. Miscellaneous started with 15, ended with 25. Planner stuff started with 75, ended with 50, 70, 85. Crafting started with 125, ending with 120.35. And then 1 month ahead started with 125, ending with 120.35. Okay, and then finally moving on to business. So taxes started with 185, ending with 1/2/2045. So that went up 60. Subscriptions, honestly don't know. I don't think I have, well, we'll just total it. So that started with 2,309, ending with, I need to redo some of these, 40 plus 150 plus 300 plus 300 plus 200 plus 90 plus 120 plus 90 plus 49 plus 800 plus 80. Okay, yeah, yes I did. So it is ending with 2219. So 2309 minus 2219. So that went down 90. Solo ads, let's see, started with 75, it's ending with 75. Paid ads started with 75 and it is empty. So that went down 75. And then tools and services started with 15. It is also empty. So that went down 15. Okay, so I started the month with 7,339 total in all of my envelopes. And so I am going to speed this part up and add up all of these ending balances to see where we are. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm ending with 8,029, which is an overall increase of 690. So I'm going to circle this amount, copy it, and we're going to bring it over to this page. And so this is my net worth calculation. And so last month I hit a major milestone and I surpassed 300,000 net worth, which if you have been following my journey is, in my opinion, really incredible because I started 2022, so just a little less than 4 years ago, with a negative net worth. And so I have been able to build my net worth in under 4 years to more than 300,000, thanks largely to this budgeting method. So, okay. So last month, net worth was 304,942. And so I always start with the assets. So as we just saw, I have $8,029 in my envelopes. My estimated home value based on Zillow.com is $262,900. My estimated trade-in value for my car is $18,500, and my current 401k balance is $146,252. So let's count all this up. Okay, so my total assets comes to, $435,681. And now let's look at the liabilities. So my total owed on my Chapter 13 bankruptcy is $4,395. This should be paid off. I'm really hoping by the end of December, but it might be into January, but a full year early, this is going to be done. I cannot wait until that day. So anyway, my current principal owed on my mortgage is $110,275. I owe $13,819 in some 401k loans. I'll start attacking those as soon as the bankruptcy is done. And then I owe $2,655 in medical bills to my network. This is no interest is owed on that. So, all right, so let's total my liabilities. So $4,395 plus $110, $275 plus $13,819 plus $2,655. Okay, so my total liabilities comes to $131,144. And so now to get my new net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So $435,681 minus $131,144. So my net worth went up. Oh, nope, sorry. It actually came down a little bit. Interesting. So my new net worth is $304,537. And so the change, so I'm going to subtract last month's net worth from this month. So 304,537 minus 304,942. So that came down $405. Not sure. I think my home value came down a little bit, and not sure about my 401k or anything like that, but my envelopes went up. All the rest of my liabilities came down, so I imagine maybe my 401k came down. Anyway, so now to calculate the percentage change, I'm going to take the difference and divide it by last month. So negative 405 divided by 304,942 So, I mean, it was less than 1%. So, I'm just going to actually not even, it's not worth, I don't even know how to represent negative 0%. So, I am curious though. So my 401k, my car value came down a little bit as well. So 401k was 146, 252. Let's see what it was last month. Yeah, it came down like $3,000, almost $3,000. Last month it was $149,000. So that's how it goes. But still over 300,000. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay, so that does it for today's video. Why can't I hit that? Yeah, so that does it for today's video. And next up will be my first paycheck stuffing for the month of December. All right, thanks everyone. Hope you're having a great week.